Hey, Marty here. Welcome to the Sublime to the Ridiculous video blog edition. Me Grandpa Joe had a friend named Amos, and Amos was a pretty cool guy. I still remember him when I was 10 or 12 years old. When he was shuffling down the street to visit my grandparents, he'd always stop and shake my hand and say hi and everything. Nice guy, but I guess back in the day he was known for not taking anything off of anybody. Anyway, one day he owned an apartment building, and there was this guy that would get drunk and rowdy and be hard to handle. And every time it would happen, Amos would warn him, you got to knock it off or, hit the road. And then the guy would calm down for a few weeks, and there'd be peace, and then the guy would drink, and it would start all over again. Well, one day, Amos was in the apartment building, and he was doing a plumbing repair somewhere using his trusty 10-inch pipe wrench. And Amos got up onto the landing, and he heard a commotion from the guy's apartment, and him and his wife were having an argument. Clearly, the guy had been drinking again, and about that time, the argument spilled out into the hallway. Well, Amos yelled up from the landing, "Hey, I warned you about that. Now knock it off." Well, the guy looked at Amos. Amos was in his 60s at the time, and says, "What are you going to do about it, old man?" And he lunged at Amos, dove right down at Amos. Well, Amos had his trusty 10-inch pipe wrench in his hand, and as the guy came down, whap, hits him one way. Well, he steps aside, and as the guy comes down past him, whap, hits him the other way. Well, of course, the guy goes past Amos and on down to the next floor, and he's crumpled in a heap, and he's bleeding, and a woman in an apartment down there heard the commotion, looks out her door, sees the problem, grabs some towels and hot water, and she starts tending to the guy. Well, while she's tending to the guy, she looks up at Amos and says, "What's going on here?" And Amos said, "He called me an old man, so I slapped him." But I think the guy left a few days later, and Amos didn't have any more trouble out of him. Anyway, that just goes to show you the power of an old man with a pipe wrench. Thanks for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Until the next time, this is Marty going from the Sublime to the Ridiculous.